Hello everyone, we've got an integration by substitution question here. So it says use the substitution u is equal to 1 add root x to show that the integral between 0 and 16 of x over 1 add root x dx is equal to the interval between p and q 2 times by u minus 1 cubed over u du. Right, let's have a look at this. Okay, so the first step in an integration by substitution question, I think, is to write down what the substitution is if they give it to you, and then differentiate it. So we've got that u is equal to 1 add root x, so therefore du by dx is going to equal, that's going to go to 0, and this is going to go to a half times by x to the minus 1/2. Then we separate the variables, so we can then basically say that let's times everything by 2 and times everything by x to the power of a half. So 2, well let's, 2 x to the power of 1/2 du is therefore equal to dx. Okay, so when we're sort of like integrating, we separate our variables. So what's happened is x to the minus a half is the same as 1 over x to the half. So this is the same as like 1 over 2x to the half, this expression here. So I've times both sides by 2 x to the half. So that's over here on the left hand side now. And that just leaves me with 1 essentially. And then you've times both sides by dx. Now the reason I do that is because we now know what the dx is going to get replaced by. Okay, so let's do that. So let's write down what we've got. So we're integrating between 0 and 16 of x over 1 add root x dx. And step by step, we now need to substitute everything to be written in terms of u. So we now know that our dx is equal to 2x to the half du. Okay, so we've just put that result there in place of dx. So that's that one done. Okay, x, what can x be replaced by? X can be thought of, if we take our u expression, u is equal to 1 add root x, and we say u minus 1 is therefore equal to root x, and then we square both sides, so u minus 1 squared is x. So x can be replaced by u minus 1 squared. We'll talk about the limits momentarily. Oh, and then we've got over here 1 add root x, and 1 add root x is u. So we're getting close now. So just put some little boxes there or something. We'll talk about what those limits are going to be in a minute. Okay, so we've just got this x to the half to deal with now. And x to the half is just, we can see u minus 1. Okay, so when I replace that x to the half, well, let's actually not miss any steps out. Let's make it super clear. So times by x to the half, which is u minus 1 du all over u. So that's, and there's a 2 there as well. So that becomes 2 u minus 1 all cubed over u du. Well, that's looking really good now, because you can see that that matches exactly what we're aiming for. So now it's time to just consider our limits. So let's have a look at our limits. Now for the limits, I like to draw a little table like this with x and u. I just find it helps me. And I write the substitution as well, u add root x. So what we've got is we've got x is equal to 16 and x is equal to 0. Now let's think about if x was equal to 16 here. If x was equal to 16, we would have the square root of 16, which is 4, and then we would have 4 add 1, so u would be 5. If x was equal to 0, we'd have the square root of 0, which is 0. 0 add 1 is 1. So our limits are 1 and 5. So therefore, the finished part thing for part A is we're going to have the integral between 1 and 5 of 2 open brackets u minus 1 all cubed over u du. And that's our part A completed. 3 marks. Part B, hence show that the integral is equal to a minus b ln 5. So all we've got to do now is just like actually just integrate this thing. Now what I would do here is I just would not do anything fancy. I just think about year 12, year 12 knowledge. And I'm going to use the binomial expansion to expand u minus 1 cubed. Okay, what do I mean by that? It's just a nice little trick, this, if you've got to expand something that's a little bit bigger. So here's a little bit of Pascal's triangle. So I can see that the coefficients are going to be 1, 3, 3, 1. So if I put 2 here, I'm going to have u cubed, it's going to be my first term, plus 3 lots of u squared times by minus 1 to the 1, plus 3 lots of u to the 1 and minus 1 squared, and finally plus minus 1 cubed, like that. And that whole thing is over u, and that whole thing is times by 2 as well. Okay, so that's what we've got. So let's just look at this next thing. So let's just simplify it a little bit. So that gives me u cubed, that's that one. And then I've got minus 3u squared, that's that bit done. And then I've got plus 3u, that's that one done. And then I'm going to have minus 1, and that's all over u. So that's going to go to the integral of u cubed over u minus 3u squared over u plus 3u over u minus 1 over u, which is, let's go on to another piece of paper. Onto another piece of paper, what's that going to be? Okay, so here we go. That is going to be the integral of u squared minus 3u plus 3 minus 1 over u, and that's going to be integrated, we said, between 1 and 5 du. Okay, let's check, see if that looks sensible. So we've got u cubed, yes, so we're going to integrating u squared minus 3u plus 3 minus 1 over u. Okay, so, oh, I've forgotten something there, Mr. Guffick. Don't forget that whole thing is times by 2. We must not forget that. So therefore, I can just, you know what, I'm going to take the 2 outside. So because the 2 is a constant, by the way, you can take a constant outside of an integral. So that 2 that was there times by the whole thing, I've just taken it outside. And I'll just times everything by 2 in the end. Which is perfectly fine to do that. So let's integrate this whole thing now then. So we've got 2, and then we're going to have u cubed over 3 minus 3u squared over 2 plus 3u minus ln mod u in between the limits of 5 and 1. So let's sub in our limits now, 2, and we're going to have 5 cubed over 3 minus 3 times by 5 squared over 2 plus 3 times by 5 minus ln 5. Okay, that's our one bracket, minus 1 cubed over 3 minus 3 times by 1 squared over 2 plus 3 times 1 minus ln 1, like so. Put the square bracket there. Okay, so let's see what that's going to go to. That is going to go to, well, that's going to go to 5 cubed, which is going to be 125 over 3 minus 3 times 25 is going to be 75 over 2 plus 3 times 5, which is 15, minus ln 5. And then that is going to be minus 1/3 minus 3 over 2 plus 3, and then ln 1 is 0. So like that. So let's now combine that in our calculator. So we have got 125 over 3 minus 75, oh gosh, press the right buttons, minus 75 over 2, okay, plus 15 minus 1/3, minus 1/3, okay, all of that gives me 113 over 6. Does that seem reasonable? 113 over 6 is what I've got there. Let's just check that's right. 125 over 3 minus 75 over 2 plus 15, and then I've got plus, oh, I know what I've done. I know what I've forgotten. I've gone minus a third, but I should have done plus 3 over 2 and minus 3. So I need to do plus 3 over 2. So plus 3 over 2 and minus 3. Okay, that's giving me 52 over 3. Okay, so I'm going to write that down. So that is 52 over 3 there. We've got a 2 there. We've dealt with that one, 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 dealt with that one. And that's just, we've still got minus ln 5 there. So now we can expand our bracket. So 2 times 52 is going to be 104 over 3 minus 2 ln 5. Okay, so 104 over 3 minus 2 ln 5 is our final answer. And that is the correct answer to that question. Okay, I hope you found that helpful. Remember, if you are finding these videos helpful, if you could remember to subscribe to the channel, like and subscribe, that would be very much appreciated. That's going to really help me keep on making more videos. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.